Good morning and welcome to the channel on this Saturday, the 11th day of July 2026. Going to be a relatively short message this morning, but there was something caught my eye about the present tit-for-tat retaliations that have been going on between Iran and the US. Somewhere in all of that, it seems that Iran has actually admitted privately that they fired first on those 3 oil tankers in the Strait of Hormuz. So did they admit firing on ships in error? Well, they say yes, but only privately, not in public. Multiple credible reports say Iranian officials told US negotiators behind closed doors that the attacks on commercial ships in the Strait of Hormuz were a mistake carried out by an errant or extremist faction within Iran's system. However, Iran has not publicly admitted this. What they've said privately, according to CBS News reports: "We screwed up, we made a mistake, let's keep talking." They said that the ship attacks were initiated by a rogue hardline group trying to sabotage peace negotiations. Another paper, Il Sole 24 Ore, also cites US officials saying Iran acknowledged the attacks were a mistake by a group of extremists acting out of control. First Post confirms the same private admission. Iran officials said the attacks were a mistake and expressed a desire to continue negotiations. That is a good thing. What Iran has not done, well, they've not publicly admitted to firing on ships in error. Public Iranian messaging instead stresses that its word on the ceasefire and blames rogue actors or misunderstandings. Well, why all this matters? The US wants a public acknowledgement, viewing the attacks as a ceasefire violation. Iran's refusal to publicly admit fault is now a major sticking point in negotiations. In all of this, what I find is that it's pretty obvious that there are different factions within Iran. Some want peace and some don't. Of those that don't, I also noticed that when they buried the old Ayatollah, that there was a lot of cries for the assassination or killing of Trump. Now, he has publicly stated that if he is assassinated, then he has given orders for the bombs to rain terror on Tehran. I don't think this is going to happen, but it just shows that there is a definite lack of trust on both sides. Well, as I said, this is a short one for today, so I'll talk to you again tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Take care.